Hello students, how are you? We are going to start Unit 10 Training in Sports Part 3 Methods to develop endurance. First, continuous training method. This method is very useful for the development of endurance. In this, an athlete runs continuously without any break in between. This training can be done at low pace as well as fast pace, but the nature of activity remains continuous. In this method, intensity remains low because the exercise is done for a longer period. Cross country race is the best example of continuous method. In this method, the rate of heartbeats remains in between 140 to 160 beats per minute. The total duration of the exercise should not be less than 30 minutes. Advantage: first, it makes the individual self disciplined and self confident. Second, it also increases the efficiency of heart and lungs. Third, it increases glycogen in muscles and liver. Fourth, it improves willpower and make the individual well determined under the condition of fatigue. Next, interval training method. Interval training method is also called terrace training. It is training of heart through endurance training. If you run your heartbeats at a faster rate. Velika was the greatest coach and athlete of his time. He used to run 400 meter 10 to 20 times daily instead of running 10 to 20 miles daily. In fact, this training method is based on effort and recovery principle. During interval training, recovery period is given to the athlete after its speedy workout. Recovery period can be adjusted according to the efficiency of the athlete. The load can be increased by reducing the recovery period or by increasing the workout. For example, 400-meter race with 80% speed and walking or jogging until his heart rate comes down to 120 to 140 approximately. Next, advantage and disadvantage. First, patience can be increased in athletes. Second, the progress of the athlete can be measured easily. Third, more workout can be performed in a short duration. Fourth, it is more beneficial for respiratory and circulatory system, and they can be trained both at the same time. Disadvantage: first, there are more chance of injuries. Second, regular training can lead to heart disease. Next, fartlek training method. It is the method of endurance development. Fartlek is a Swedish word which means speedy play. Gosta Holmer developed fartlek training in 1937. It is such a training method that blends continuous training with interval training. This training method lays emphasis on both aerobic and anaerobic system. In this method, pace or speed is not pre-planned and thus it is left to his discretion of individual. He can change his her speed according to the surrounding hills, muddy road, mental road, river and grassy grounds. Self-discipline play a vital role in fartlek training method. The rate of heartbeat ranges between 140 to 180 per minute. Next, advantage and disadvantage. First, it is flexible in nature. Second, it keeps the heart rate up, allowing an athlete to get good cardiovascular endurance. Third, in this training method, no equipment is required, hence it can be organized without any problem. Disadvantage. First, sometimes the athlete is likely to give up effort. Second, an appropriate check on trainees cannot always be maintained. Third, it may cause accident because it is not pre-planned. Okay, thanks.